the one bites the dust.
6 men bringing you back.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
To make a difference in someone's life, you don't have to be brilliant, rich, beautiful, or perfect. You just have to care. Wagwan, my people, hope everybody okay, hope everybody right. God has taught me that I never need to worry about tomorrow. I survived yesterday. I'm alive and dealing with today. With God's help, I can face tomorrow and whatever may come my way. So for the people them who always keep back and worry about tomorrow, worry not. Leave it in a God's hands. Just be like me, man. Yeah, man. Take a leaf out of my book. Not even a full page. You can just tear off pace. You understand? No, no see why I'm afraid of people. Leave them to God. Anyway, now people here wagwan. When the police them the foolishness, me are the first one. Yeah? Me are always the first one to come say, yo, them the police, they are idiot. So when them other things that make sense, we wanna feel like I go go on. Me I go come big them up a matter of fact. Me I put them at the front part of the review. You understand? Here we go on now. A Chilani man was shot and killed at his home during an alleged confrontation with members of the security force early Thursday morning. The deceased has been identified as 23-year-old Denoby pictured of Water Lane, Falmouth in the parish. You know from when this boy jelly did for bus people? You know from when it finally bust up. Report reaching on news team that about 5:15 a.m. members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force led a police military team to Pitchard's home to serve him a warrant. It's alleged that Pitchard pointed a gun at members of the security force who entered the house. He was subsequently shot. Yes, people. Dead, right past spot. An illegal firearm and several rounds of ammo was reportedly seized during the operation. So for the people them who keep back and say my view, them are going to say 2 rounds them find with a 38. You see that now? No 38 and no 2 rounds. Or several rounds them find. More than 2. Me not tell now much, not too fast. Anyway now, I can move on to the news. And now my people, news and now come on the news. Anytime people that in a certain area, people come out, come say, innocent youth them, they never got to die. But you see them dead certain way, you know say them involved in a foolishness. You know, we gone back down a Dumfries. Me gone back down a Dumfries. Me don't know say power them are innocent youth. Who for house get shot up with you. Who for family house, they get burned down. Now because them that thing they don't come on the news, meaning say, me never da come tell the people them, you know. What you not talk about, man? What you not talk about and come out, come talk the truth and make the people them know say, the boy them mix up and them get exactly where them deserve. We say the Toloko Crosses boy them a known gang member. You understand? You know me already, me not come tell the lie upon nobody. If you don't feel like a lie, me a tell. You still look on the screen? This a boy, yeah. This a boy right so. I him set them up for dead. Him set them up for dead. You understand? I am one friend them and him set them up for dead. And guess you reach him. Them butcher him the day after. Them butcher him people. Yes, see there? Them butcher him. Yeah man, them butcher him. The boy got some woman lift up him hand. Instead of lift up his hand people. The man then chop off his hand. And the whole line next side right there so. Yeah. Whole line next side dig right out. Hold on, I can ask you a question. Whenever see a man use axe and chop down tree before, I saw him neck look. Yeah man, ox it out. You understand? And you see, right this part in the wrist there. And so the man then chop off people. Me I tell you the truth. You know what? Come look upon it. You understand? Grow some. Yes, people. Me say, in pants and in white marina is the same color. And the pants never there waist. Never there pan in waist. They never have a chance to live. Me know the question you're not going to ask me now. My view. So I wish one of the gang member do this. Keep back and relax now, man. Me I go tell you now. I go and tell you now. So don't need to worry yourself. So as usual, me give you the news and I come on the news. So now I can give you the news, we can come on the news. This how everybody else come tell about the little boy them. a piss man. You understand? The Adelphi police in St. James are reporting the murder of another man in KAYLLED district on Thursday night. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Trevaughn Stoddard of a Smithfield address in Slavomar, Westmoreland. However, he lived in KAYLLED district at the time of his death. So me tell you, say, part of a gang. It's reported about 9 p.m. residents living in the area stumbled upon Stoddard's body, which was lying at the side of a house with multiple chop wounds. The police were summoned. On the arrival of lawmen, it was discovered that the victim's throat was slashed and his left hand severed. You see, I don't lie, me I tell paper, me tell you, you understand? The scene was processed and the body was moved right to the morgue. Yes. Nobody worry yourself, people. Forward and come look on the picture. Me tell you now already. Oh, you have a little place named Ward Avenue in a Mandeville. Them kill one man and left him right under one coconut tree. You understand? Nobody worry yourself, people. Me have all the panels to go, no man. But make a just deal a little party first, no man. Right down at History Town, me go no drama. A retired U.S. Army officer currently before the court for killing a man in front of his wife last October on Wednesday reportedly led police to the weapon he reportedly used to commit the crime. Ah, this a boy a idiot to the people. This a boy a idiot. Emil Tracy, who was said to be in a love triangle with the now deceased man's wife, reportedly carried lawmen to the weapon. Right out and not to be right, that's how she part him hide it and carry the police, them go pick it up. You understand? Tracy, age 45, who reportedly has residence in Florida, St. Mary and St. Anne, was charged with murder of Craig Sr., formerly from Woodstock Heights in Hart Hill, Portland. Information reaching our news team that Tracy on Wednesday morning informed the police he wished to hand over the firearm that was involved in Senior's killing. It is understood that police took Tracy from Buff Bay lockup and led them to right which part the gun there. He directed the cops to a particular banana tree root where the firearm was retrieved. Police source said the gun, which was wrapped in a black Aeropostale Marina, was a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 9mm cartridges and a 9mm empty spent casing. It was further understood that the firearm was found at the same location where the car Tracy drove from the scene of the murder was abandoned. On October 9 last year at around 1:50 p.m., Senior, his wife, and his daughter were at home when Tracy drove up and called out the wife. Remember, good people. You understand? I little man that from foreign where I send her money. So the man called her, she have to come out. It was reported that she went outside to the retired soldier and they got into an argument. After the man got some boom and come for him, then here said the man a yard dead. You understand? Problem start. The husband intervened and was shot. Nobody never come talk about enough. He never know say that the man there ride him wife. Tracy drove away from the scene and Senior was pronounced dead right on spot. The accused was later arrested in St. Mary and charged with murder and illegal possession of firearm. So them should have slapped him still, you know. Them should have slapped him well. But guess what, people? Run this History Town still because another man ride that now. Anyway, we can move on. Hold on now, people, for non-joke aside. Imagine you have your nice house with a nice bed and you can't sleep in your bed. You have to stand up and look through window. Night in, night out. I wonder for you next. Me know say sometimes it doesn't say what you know, man. Better than taking neighbor before they take me, you know. You understand? Because if them taking neighbor first, you know say tomorrow night them now come at your yard and them now come at your yard for now. Because them go figure say, police, I go come round there. Me know now wonder when me I talk about keep back and relax no man. Me I go tell you no man. Right in a Manchester, you understand? The thief them and the raper man them out in a them numbers. Whole heap of people a get robbed, whole heap of people a get raped. I don't want to feel like a story me I make up. No. Area, one of the victim.
I survived. Many people don't survive. I have to be begging for my life. I have to be begging to Almighty God to save my life. They came 2 minutes after the gunmen them leave. And they process the scene and everything, ask question, take statement. The police are not patrolling the road or anything like that, and it just keep on happening. People are coward, are very afraid. They have to be up at night watching out because they don't know when they will be their turn, because they are just picking the houses them where they find that people are vulnerable. The least sound that you hear, if something drop, your heart jump. You're just always on the lookout. You look inside way, back way, front way. No matter what type of house you are in, you are not safe. I did thought that with the grill I was safe. Then cut the grill and they come in so fast. They take out the meter.
They had a meeting with us and assisting us, want to assist us to set up a neighborhood watch so as to alleviate some of these problems. So I remember the days when we used to have the neighborhood watch and each person looking out for the other. Well, nowadays you have some very good cameras that is recording information, audio and movements.
From the other day, the people them just start brawling, so the people them say, yo, them glad I know them and them sorry for she. But if them did for chose, rather it happen to she. That's how the people them saying, you understand? But police, we need to do better, you understand? My mind tell me say the police them involved in some of them sitting where I go on, you understand? Oh, only reach 2 minutes after the rapper them gone. And the rapper man them, something not right. But guess what? I can move on to the news. 2 elder UK residents were held up and robbed in Clarendon Park, Clarendon, shortly after arriving on the island. The 2 retirees, ages 82 and 71, were robbed along with a woman after the vehicle developed flat tire. Police source inform more news team. A matter of fact, here we go now. Reports are that the elderly couple arrived at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston from England and were picked up by a woman in a grey Toyota Noah motor vehicle. They left the airport en route to Mandeville, Manchester, but developed a puncture and stopped in Clarendon Park. Make I tell you something for love nor money? Me nah stop this so me a rim it. But anyway, them stop. Police said while there, a grey colour motor car stopped and the occupants inquired about the situation. They were told the vehicle had a puncture and assistance was on its way. The men informed them that the tyre shop was nearby and drove off. The same car returned shortly after, and guess what, people? 2 men reportedly alighted from the vehicle, which parked near the roadway. The men approached the Noah and one brandished a knife, held the retiree and took an envelope containing £6,000 and 60,000 Jamaican dollar. The other retiree was robbed of 2 Samsung cell phones valued at £250 each. The Sony phone and the Jamaican people them not really use. You see me? That value £100 and a piece of luggage. The woman was robbed of a pouch containing her driver's license, bag card, and about $8,000. Police said the culprit then ran and boarded the motor vehicle and drove off in the direction of Porus. Them give too much information, the man, them come back, come rob them. Me know exactly what I go say. I don't man set it up. When I go say I don't man set me know, you know. Me know that I go say. You understand? Cause why she chose to stop right there, so. You know what, people? Me I move on, yeah? If them fool down a Clarendon, I can give you one executive story. The Clarendon police are warning citizens to be cautious as incident of robbery seems to be on the rise in the parish. This warning comes on the heel of yet another robbery. In the latest incident, a delivery truck driver was robbed of valuables in Denoby, phase 2, Clarendon, sometime after 11 p.m. Report reaching our news team that the driver of a white Isuzu Ford truck was transporting building materials to a property in Denoby, phase 2, when upon reaching the location, in the process of unloading the truck, 2 men armed with handgun approached the truck. Hold on the people at this apartment don't need for here. The man who eyed the complainant took him to the back of the house and tied him up using his shoelace and proceeded to rob him of a black Samsung A21 cell phone. All that the phone they could have steal. Valued about $30,000 and $26,000 in cash along with the vehicle. The robbers then left in a motor truck. The police said in a separate incident, culprit tied up 2 people, but they managed to escape. Investigation ongoing. But I worry yourself. Me I go people posted pan all wagwan right there, Clarendon right there, so okay.